Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Oh my gosh, I have to get used to saying that because this is still very new. So if this is indeed your first video on my YouTube channel, watching it, just to catch you up, do not watch my channel expecting perfection or expecting everything to sound rehearsed or like I know everything off the top of my head, because I don't. I'm human. I am a licensed real estate agent in New Jersey, serving Middlesex County. So we are now on day 3. All right. I think so. Let's just go with it. Okay. I already said it. So here we go. Day 3 of 30 Days of Monroe. So if you haven't watched my previous videos, go on ahead and catch up. I won't wait. I have some recording to do. So you go catch up. I'm going to record this. And when you do catch up, you can watch this because I don't want to rehearse everything I've already said. So we are going covering why people want to live in Monroe Township. Okay, so number 1, I might enter one of those fancy transitions where it's like number 1, or maybe not, or maybe that was enough for you because it probably was enough for me. Okay, so number 1 is proximity to New York and Philly. So you have access to New Jersey Turnpike or I-95 if you want to be extra proper about it, Route 130, Route 32, Route 522, and Route 42. Also, you have access to the Atlantic City Expressway. I will go into a little bit more detail about that. At least I think I will. I think I wrote that down on my cue cards. And you also have access to the Garden State Parkway, which you would then gain access to the north and south side shores and connecting residents to Philly, Atlantic City, and the rest of the state. So that is one of the reasons why people decide to move into Monroe. You have access to a lot of major highways and you can access the rest of the state that way. And if you have family that lives in other parts of Jersey, then you are in a commuter area. So perfect for you. So let's go into a little bit more detail, right? So if you are traveling to Philly, you can take Route 22 or Route 32 or the Turnpike. I've been into Philly, I think maybe 3 times, and I haven't driven either time because I prefer to just sit in the car and go to sleep. If that's the option, I'm going to take it. So, but that's how you would take your drivers out there. Okay, if you like to travel to AC, get your gambling on, or just try to gamble, my cap is always $20. If I don't win anything off of that, then I'm just there to drink um, or shop. But you go to AC for whatever reason benefits you. But you can do that while you live in Monroe using the AC Expressway or Route 55. Again, the times that I have been to AC, not just Philly, but AC, I haven't driven. I was driven there and I went to sleep. So I know how to get to places without having to be the driver. So if you want to pass that information on to the person that's driving you there, then you're welcome and enjoy the nap. So number 2, I might do one of those fancy things because I'm getting excited now. So look out, it might happen. All right, affordability. I can't say that word, but you can afford to live there depending on what your wallet tells you. So Monroe has an average median price range between 493K to 535K for single family homes. This does not include the adult community 55 and over. Monroe has a ton of 55 and over adult communities, which I will do a separate video on because it requires it. All right, but that price range does not include the adult communities. I'll get into that a little bit later. All right. Typically, homes that are priced in the 4Ks will require some work or complete overhauls. It just depends on the house that's listed and the condition and what you're looking for. But you still have the opportunity to live in Monroe in a lower price point, but just be prepared to have to do some work, put some more money into it to make it livable or to make it someplace that you are going to rent out for others to live. You have to make it enticing. So if you're going to buy in the forest and you see something in the forest, just know that it will require work. 98% of the time, it will require work. Okay. So now let's move on to the average median price for the adult communities. So it ranges from 300K to 700K. Now, that depends on what your lifestyle demands because each adult community has some amenities. It just depends on if it's the amenities that you want or if you don't need that much, you go to the lower price point. It also depends on the kind of home that you're looking for once you reach 55 and older. If you don't want stairs, if you don't want those huge bathtubs for whatever reason, some of these adult communities have huge bathtubs that you have to do like a run and jump to get inside. These are for 55 and older. I don't know why they're there, but if that's something that you don't want to be bothered with, you might have to think about that as far as renovation to change that out if that doesn't suit your needs. But it also depends on the kind of home that you want. You can have something smaller, like something like a ranch, or you can have something huge. It really does depend on you. And when I do a separate video on that, we'll go into more details. I might even do pictures and options and all that stuff. It just depends because I am not a team. It literally is just me. Like, that's it. Uh, Maybe at some point somebody will have pity on me and help me with all the fancy graphics. But until then, that's it. You only got me. Okay, let's go to point number 3. Yes, point number 3 is shopping. Now, Monroe Township itself doesn't have like this huge shopping scene. It's mostly adult communities. So you kind of do have to go outside of Monroe. Very short drive, like 10 to 15 minutes, to access the more shopping for clothing, home decor, and stuff like that. But you do have some local based shopping if you don't need the whole big to do. It's up to you. But you do have Gables Plaza. It's located on the corner of Federal Road and Applegarth Road. It offers many shops and restaurants such as Nemo Thai restaurant. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. If I did, yay me. If I did not, then Google it. It's spelled Naamo, and then you decide how it's going to be pronounced, or if you just know how to pronounce it correctly. Either way, it's a Thai restaurant. All right. Let me check to see if my mic is still going because on my first video we had an issue. Okay. So you have that restaurant. You also have the wine locker. Hey now, that's where I would be going. I do love a good glass of wine. You also have Domino's. You have a beauty salon there. You have Dunkin' Donuts, if that's your thing. I do like the coffee there. Cold or hot, doesn't matter. You can also take care of some of your personal needs, such as they have insurance with State Farm there. They also have the Hackensack and Meridian Health Urgent Care. And for your fur babies, the little ones in the house, well, the extra little ones, I guess, or they could be huge. It depends on the kind of dog that you have or cat. The fur babies have a veterinary clinic there as well. So that is at the Gables Plaza. So you can take care of your more day to day there. And if you are looking for food shopping, you can head on over to the Concordia Shopping Center. Remember that name, Concordia, because that is one of the 55 and older adult communities that I'll be doing a video on. So just remember that name. That one is located on Perrineville Road, which is where you would find your stop and shop and more local based shopping. But if you needed to do like home goods and more of the fancier restaurants and things of that nature, you would have to travel a little bit outside of Monroe and get right on Route 18 and you can head into East Brunswick or you can take it to Old Bridge and get on to 9. It really depends on what you're looking for. But yes, that is, where you would also find your Walmart. If you need Walmart or if you prefer to shop at Walmart, you have two to choose from on Route 18. One is located in Old Bridge and one is located in East Brunswick. You choose which Walmart works for you. Now, all jokes aside, I mean, that's just my personality. I don't know if I was joking, but like I said, I am a local real estate agent and I service Middlesex County. If you are thinking about moving into or out of Middlesex County, and for the purpose of this video, Monroe Township, I would love to work with you. Here is my website. Here is my email address. Please feel free to use my website to contact me, let me know a little bit about you and how I can help you with your real estate journey. Until the next video, which will be day 4, and I don't know what that topic is going to cover yet. I'll figure that out when I figure that out. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, YouTube jargon, all that stuff. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.